Hello and welcome to Caring for Me, Caring for You, a thought and a prayer for the week. It's the beginning of 2025, and I want for us during this year to be focusing on one thing that we can change. What is that? It's our thoughts. It's not so much in life what happens to us, but it's how we respond to it. And I'm going to begin by sharing with you two items that I have found extremely beneficial in my life and that I pay attention to every day. The first is, frankly, it's the name of the divine in much theology. I am fill in the blank. What do I mean by that? Pay attention to what you put after it. I'm nervous, I'm sick, I'm worried. And what are you inviting? You're inviting that which you think. Because the universe, the divine spirit, does not edit. It responds to that which you put out. So if we spend a great deal of time saying I am and fill in the blank with something that's negative, we're only inviting more in. I want you to pay attention. When you use the phrase, I am hungry, eat. I'm afraid. Pray, call a friend, speak to a counselor. What actions can we take that can change it to I'm grateful I had that friend to talk to. I am grateful that I made that call. I'm grateful I listened to what I'm saying. That's one of the most important things for us to do, to listen to what you're saying. Notice what you're noticing. In other words, if you're feeling ill, if you're feeling frightened, if you're feeling whatever it might be, it's not wrong. But you don't want to invite more of it in. And therefore, you want to focus on it and to turn it into a positive. I am grateful. I am feeling stressed, but finding help. This is very important. And also, as we've said, it's not what happens to us, because by the time it's happened to us, it's history. And that is certainly a way and an experience for caregivers. The situation has occurred physically, emotionally, spiritually with our care recipient, and we are caregivers. Now the question is, how do we respond to it? Well, the great teacher, writer, essayist, many, many other things, Louise Hay, has a wonderful, wonderful method. And lately I've been seeing it on many, many more broadcasts. And I think that it is part of the universe saying, all right, America, particularly because it's an American channel, you're surrounded by a lot of negativity, but you don't need to live in it. What you can do is change your thoughts. So as something happens to you, we say, I have a problem. Oh, what are we going to do? How am I going to solve it? Oh, mercy, what happened? That's not going to solve anything. We need to get inside and cling to our spirit, the universe, the divine, whatever name you want to do, your bigger self. You let your little self meet your bigger self inside. And instead of panicking, I need to calm myself sufficiently so that I can let the universe go to work. and find a solution. And they will, because it will come to me in calmness. I always love the phrase, you look into a pan of boiling water, you can't possibly see a reflection. But as the water stills, you can see a path, a pattern, a picture. And that's true for all of us. But this is the methodology that she has used, and I find it very helpful myself. And that is, no matter what happens, all is well. I just keep saying, all is well. All is well. And out of this issue, out of this problem, out of this which I don't know how the story's supposed to end, but I do know that out of it comes and will come my highest good. And I'm safe. I don't need to fix anything. What I need to do is be still. I need to go within. I need to listen to the answers that are being given to me. Because again and again, the solution is in the problem. We're going to talk more about that as the year goes on. And one of the ways, once I quiet myself, and I use it a great deal, let me repeat it again. An issue has come up. I say, oh, what am I going to do? I take a couple of very big, deep breaths. That's already getting me connected to my inner being. It's taking me from out here, bringing me within to the spirit that abides in me. Whatever you want to call it, the universe, God, Allah, you name it. And I'm going to go within, and knowing that I'm not alone, all is well. All is well. And whatever is happening in this situation, it is going to end by providing for my highest goodness. It will be resolved for my betterment and my goodness. And I'm safe. I'm not alone. And already I'm calming. I'm becoming willing. I'm becoming receptive. I am being part of and realizing it's not for me to have all the answers, because I don't. No one does. But we connect, we align with the universe, with the divine, and we ask for help. And two of the great suggestions always throughout your day are brief moments like that, as well as times of prayer and meditation. Both are extremely important times. Prayer tends to be when we speak. Meditation, and there are as many types of meditation as there are people. There are walking, there are running, you know, my shower meditation, all sorts of things that connect us, realign us with that spiritual nature. Because remember, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. But we don't need to solve all those human experiences relying only on humanness. We can go within, claim our spiritual being, claim our spiritual essence. And that begins by quieting ourselves. So whatever may be going on with you right now, accept that it's happening. Always acceptance. This is what's happening. I haven't got a clue how to solve it, but I can be present for it. And I know that all is well. All is well. And I keep saying it to myself. And if it's a rather simpler problem, I'll do it 2, 3, 4 times. If it is a really big issue that's got me totally in knots, I'll babble it and babble it and babble it. That's a phrase that Louise Hay uses. And I love it because I go, all is well, all is well, all is well. And everything in my mind and body says to me, no, it's not. Well, it isn't. There is a problem. Yes, there is. But I'm not going to find the resolution by getting into the problem. The universe will help me to resolve it. And so I say, all is well. All is well. And everything is working together for my highest good, for my care recipients' highest good. All is working together. I don't know how the story is, but it is working together for the highest good of all. And I am safe. And then perhaps, having calmed to that point, it's time for a prayer. Now, I'm going to use this year, I haven't done this for several years. This is a book that I wrote with Reverend Marion Gambardella, a very dear friend of mine, Peace Be Still, Prayers and Affirmations for Family Caregivers. And it's something I began after my late husband, Joe. We had been together for 41 years. He was older than I, and in 2011, Joe died. And it was a couple of years in which we had some intense caregiving. And as I looked back on it, I thought, I don't want to do anything. I've written other books and many articles and essays on caregiving. I thought, that's not a contribution. I said, what helped me through my caregiving journey? And yes, I'm a minister, so I'm supposed to know all these things. No, I'm as human as you are. And I can be of as little faith as anyone because I need it as a daily practice. And what was it that got me through? I had the practice that every morning before I got him up, I would tell him, I'm going out to my prayer chair. I'll be right back. You're okay. And I would go out and have a time of prayer. And then at night, after I put him to bed, after we'd had dinner and everything and gotten him ready for bed, I would say to him, now you rest. I'll be in shortly, but I'm just going to take a few moments of prayer. And so I began saying, well, what prayers were I using? Well, I have tons of prayer books because I love them all. I have them from many faith traditions and many religions because I'm very comfortable that it is one God with many pathways to that divine. And I found peace and I found solace. And I wanted to do prayers. I've always loved prayers. I love prayers. I love hymns, as you all well know. And hymns can be very much a prayer. Sometimes I just read those. But I thought I want to do some that are not of a specific theological background, but that are totally supportive. Things that are everyday issues that we have in caregiving, but things that I found help in walking through. Remember Ram Dass, we're walking each other home. Well, on that journey, prayer helped me. And so I wrote this series of prayers. And then I said to Marion Gambardella, who is a great scholar of unity, and I said to her, I would love some affirmations. Would you be willing to write them? And she said, absolutely. So it became a joint venture, and it was done both in memory of my late husband and of her late husband, the noted opera singer Giovanni Consiglio. So we're going to begin with the first prayer in the book entitled Faith. So right now, I want you to know that all is well. Take a deep breath. All is well. All is well. This is the day which the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. This day is ours, O divine Spirit. Let this be our day for caring for us and for others. We have no idea what lies ahead, but you, Father, Mother, there is goodness and light. We surrender this day our loved ones and ourselves to your divine and blessed care. We know that all things are possible with you. The whole world is yours. In divine spirit, we live and move and have our being, and the greater world to come for eternity. In truth, they are one, for you are one, and we are one in you. As the scripture tells us, I go on my way in the strength of the Lord. And it is so, forever and ever. Amen. And here, some of the affirmation, a brief statement that can be repeated. And if you hear one that's particularly resonates with you, write it down, paste it on your refrigerator, wherever on your computer, and keep it until whatever is going on seems to be resolved. But I keep a notebook of precious affirmation. Where there is doubt, I keep faith. The thoughts. Where there is doubt, I keep faith. In God, as I understand that word, I trust. I am strong and secure in the love of the divine, which surrounds me. Through the power of God, as I understand within me, I now make a new start. What a gift. And together, we begin a new start, and we begin a new year. So let's remember, I am, fill in the blank. What words are you using? Notice what you are noticing in that sentence, and slowly begin to make that very positive. Because as you say it positively, you put it into the universe and it returns to bless you. Because you have said, that's who I am. Number 2, Louise Hay. All is well. All is well. Whatever is taking place right now is coming together, is resolving for my highest good. My highest good will be revealed. And I am well. I am safe. And I give thanks. Thank you for being with me today. And I look forward to being with you again next Sunday. Caring for me, caring for you. A thought and a prayer for the week. God bless, and as we always say, onward in love and caregiving. Namaste. God bless, and I will see you real soon.